you can express that as lambda power n into f of x comma y, where what is this n? N is the degree of your expression, isn't it? Now you can also check it in another way. Instead of replacing lambda x, lambda y, doing such a big deal out of this, don't do this. Instead of wasting your time, just simply do this thing. Look at your given function. Okay, look at your given function, and now look at each term. Look at each term. In the first term, what is the power of the variable? Power of the variable. Bharat, power of variable? In the second term, what is the power of variable? 2. X power is 1. Y power is 2. 1 plus 2? Third term, what is y? What is the power of variable? So if you see that in each and every term of a function, each and every term, the power of the variable is same throughout, then that function is called a, that's it, nothing else to check. Just check that in each and every term, if you see that the power of the variable is same, it is called a homogeneous function. What do you mean by homogeneous? In chemistry you studied homogeneous liquids, isn't it? Homogeneous, heterogeneous, and colloidal or something like that was there. Yeah. So what is homogeneous? Homogeneous means same what? Density, same composition, isn't it? Same composition, that kind of thing. So here you can see that the degree is same in each and every term, isn't it? The degree is same in each and every term. 3, 3, 3. This function is homogeneous function. That's it. Clear? And in this, how do you calculate degree? X is multiplied with y square. So you add the powers, isn't it? 1 plus 2, 3. So this is a homogeneous function. Clear? Is homogeneous function clear to everyone? Is there any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, very good. Noted? Can I erase the board? Aryan, noted? Show it to Bharat. Noted? Very good. Okay. Now we'll solve something called homogeneous differential equation. What do we mean by homogeneous differential equation? What is the homogeneous differential equation? If you see an equation looking like this, differential equation, dy dx equal to f of xy by g of xy. Okay. Earlier in variable separable form, you saw that it has to be in this, isn't it? Fraction form. Yes or no? In our example, in variable separable, we took dy dx equal to, it was minus x by y, something like this. You saw that it had to be a fraction, some kind of fraction, then only you could do variable separable. But in that fraction you saw that the numerator and denominator had to be functions of only one variable, isn't it? Here it has to be function of x, function of y. Then only you can separate by cross multiplying with the differentials. Yes or no? We did it. But here, instead of being the numerator and denominator being functions of only one variable, we have both numerator and denominator being functions of two variables. Okay. For example, say dy dx equal to 5x minus 3y by 2x plus 4y. Tell me, can you do variable separable here? Can you separate the variables? Can you separate the variables in any way? Can you do reducible to variable separable? You have to, in reducible to variable separable, we have to write dy dx equal to some function of x and y, and that right hand side, the function of x and y, we took as t or v, any variable. But here, this is a fraction. If you take it as t, it will look so complicated, you cannot find the value actually. You cannot, even after taking this as t, you cannot do it. Now look at this, it looks like this, isn't it? Now such here, this dy dx equal to fxy by gxy will be called a homogeneous differential equation. When both f and g, when both f and g, these both of them are homogeneous function. Both of them are homogeneous function. Okay, both of them are homogeneous function of x and y of the same degree, of the same degree, of the same what? Degree. Clear? For example, let me modify the question. Now see here. It is in form dy dx of equal to fxy by gxy. Look at the numerator function. In the numerator, is this a homogeneous function? X power, this term power of the variable 1 plus 1 2, so it is homogeneous. Fine. In denominator also power of variable here 2, power of variable here 2, so 2 and 2 same, it is also homogeneous function. And in both of them, what is the degree? Here also 2, here also same degree. Then only you can solve. Suppose you had looking like this. Suppose you had looking like this. Now tell me, in numerator here power is 2, isn't it? But denominator function power is 3. Numerator is homogeneous?
No,
yes. Denominator function homogeneous?
No.
Denominator is homogeneous.
Yes,
Each and every term is having the same power of variable 3 3. Both are homogeneous. This is also homogeneous. This is also homogeneous function. Both are homogeneous function. But are these two homogeneous function of the same degree?
Yes, sir.
They have different degrees, isn't it? You cannot solve it using this method. It is not a homogeneous differential equation. You cannot call it a homogeneous differential equation. Why? Because both f and g have to be of the same degree. Remember this. Both f and g have to be homogeneous homogeneous function of same degree. Understood? So now let us make it same degree. Then we will see how to solve. Shall we? Say this is 2xy plus 4y square. Now is it same degree?
Yes, sir.
Both of them are homogeneous?
Yes, sir.
What no?
Yes, sir.
Bharat, doing comedy? Okay. Let me write it properly now. Suppose this was how much? Anything. 5y square minus 3xy. Okay? Both numerator function, denominator function, both are homogeneous and of the same degree. Degree is 2, isn't it? Now this is called a homogeneous differential equation, and now we'll see how to solve them. Is this clear? How to identify a homogeneous differential equation?
Sir.
You've done it in your PUC too? Is it clear now? Both have to be homogeneous function, both numerator and denominator, and both of them should have the same degree. 2, 2 or 3, 3 or 1, 1, whatever, but same degree, both of them. So now, how do you solve a homogeneous differential equation? Obviously integrating, but before that you have to do something, isn't it? What do you have to do? Do you remember in PUC2 you did it? Consider y equal to Vx. Take y equal to Vx. So since you are replacing y by a new variable v multiplied by our old friend x, so what do we have to do? We have to also change the differential of y. We have to also change dy dx. Yes or no? We have to also change dy dx. So if y equal to vx, what is dy dx? Differentiate v and x. Here v is actually any function of x we have considered, isn't it? We will use product rule. What will be product rule? V into differentiation of x is plus x into dv dx. This is dy dx. Therefore, what does this equation become? Therefore, 1 becomes what? V plus x dv dx equal to 5y square. What is y? Vx, isn't it? V square x square minus 3x into Vx. Yeah. Divided by 2x into Vx plus 4 V square x square. Isn't it?
Yes.
Now, after this, what can we write? Can I erase the top portion? Can I erase this top portion?
Yes.
Okay. So, after this, what can we write? v plus x dv dx is how much? In both numerator and denominator, can I take x square common? See, can I take x square common? We have x square here, we have x into x square here, yes or no? So x square is common, what will be left? 5v square minus 3v, and denominator also x into x square common, x square common.
2v plus 4v square.
2v plus 4v square. X square
Cancel.
cancel. What is left?
V plus x.
I can write x dv dx equal to 5v square minus 3v by 2v plus 4v square minus v. From the left hand side we brought v, isn't it? Yes or no? After this, take LCM on the right hand side. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Take LCM on the right hand side, what will happen? X dv dx will look like 2v plus 4v square LCM, 5v square minus 3v minus 2v square minus
4v cube.
4v cube, isn't it? So what is x dv dx? 2v plus 4v square. On top what do we have? Huh?
V
Minus 4v cube plus 3v square minus 3v. Now, can we separate the variables v and x?
yes.
Yes, we can separate the variables v and x. How? dv is on the left hand side in the numerator, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll bring entire v to the left hand side by cross multiplying, yes or no? It will become this. Huh? Yes or no? You can actually cancel v from numerator and denominator also if you like. dv equal to
X by D.
dx by x. Yes or no? And now you will integrate again. Simply you will integrate again. And now you know how to integrate this. You'll simply integrate this again. Integrating on this side and this side. And since this is indefinite integration, you have to put
Plus C.
plus c, isn't it? So you know how to find integration now? Everyone? You have done integration like this. Here you may need to use which method? Substitution method. If you can cancel v and c, yeah, you will need to use substitution method here, isn't it? Is this clear? You can now integrate. We have separated the variables again. So in homogeneous differential equation, what do? We first check whether the equation is homogeneous or not. How? It will be in the form dy dx equal to some function of xy by another function of xy. You have to check those two functions whether they are homogeneous or not, of the same degree, Okay. So after that, if you see that they are of the same degree, what will you do? You will replace y by vx. You will substitute y by vx. And then you have to obviously substitute dy dx also. Who is Rachana? Rachana, is she here? No. Yes, thank you. Okay, so you have to differentiate this, isn't it? You have to differentiate dy dx.